Nothing breaks down your sales engine like poor targeting. It doesn't matter how skilled your sales reps are or what sales methodology you use. You can't close someone who has no need for your product or service. This is where an ICP, or ideal customer profile, comes in. To get super narrow on the types of prospects that you need to speak to, you'll need well-developed sales ICPs. So in this video, you're gonna learn how to create a revenue-driving sales ICP in just 4 simple steps. Then we'll talk about how to put that into practice to improve your sales targeting and drive more sales. So let's get started. What is a sales ICP? Well, let's say you're an account executive at an email marketing software company, and you've got a bunch of different customer types in different industries. I'm talking entrepreneurs and startups, small business owners, e-commerce websites, SaaS companies, media sites, solopreneurs, YouTubers and bloggers, real estate agents, retail, education, financial services, sales organizations, and pretty much anybody who wants to send emails. Each of these potential customers has different needs, challenges, and expectations of your software. So in order to sell to them, you need to have a deep understanding of their goals and pain points and how to connect with them. And more than just that, you need to know which of these you should be going after when you're prospecting for new accounts. Like, would a real estate agent be more likely to buy your product or service than a small business owner? And how does their industry or size impact the expected contract value, their retention, and the customer lifetime value? Your sales ICP takes all of these factors into account and helps you figure out what would be most valuable to your long-term success, and then gives you the attributes that actually define them. The typical sales ICP would look something like this. Your ideal customer profile will look at largely quantitative aspects, such as their industry, revenue, employee count, geography, key challenges, and their tech stack, which of course is helpful if you're selling software, of course, but that could be anything else related to your business. You're gonna use this to identify which companies to go after. So let's actually build a revenue generating sales ICP. First, you're gonna define the end result that you're looking for. It's critical to understand your end result and what that's gonna look like, because it's gonna define categories in your sales ICP beforehand. This is gonna be things like employee count and company revenue. This will help you keep the research process on track and prevent you from wasting time on factors that don't really matter. Here's an example of what that might look like. Now that you know what you're looking for, it's time to dive deep into your current customer data. Here, you're gonna pull data from your CRM and any other reporting tools you use. Start by filtering out your customer base by revenue. Pull out the highest value accounts first. Does anything stand out to you? Maybe all of your biggest accounts make over 4.5 million in revenue and have over 400 employees. You're essentially looking for trends here and any common characteristics. Other areas that you might want to dig into include industry, the problems and pain points for your customers, geography, how many employees and how many users they have. Next, you're going to do some customer interviews to supplement the data. For the most part, ideal customer profiles should be data-driven, meaning that you can rely pretty heavily on the data you already have from your CRM and other tools. You might, however, find some value in running some customer interviews to supplement with some of the info you don't have or you can't get online. You can ask them about their tech stack or whatever else they're using, some challenges that they've been facing, and how they're using your product to help them fix their problems. You can also ask them about employee count by team and other data like that. So next, you're gonna document and prioritize important attributes. The last step is pretty straightforward. You're just gonna go through all of the data you've collected and then pull out key insights and then present it in a format similar to this example. The idea here is to just be concise. Your sales team doesn't need pages and pages of information. It should just be a one-pager like that example. ICPs should be just key, high-level takeaways, like we're gonna go after recruitment firms in North America with over 200 employees. Something like that. Okay, now let's talk about putting your sales ICP into practice. Many sales teams will fall short here because they create them and then they just file them away somewhere in some long lost folder buried so deep in your Dropbox that you could literally hide the keys to your Bitcoin wallet with it. Don't do that, just make it really easy to find. For your ICP to actually make a difference to your bottom line, you need to actually use them to inform your sales practices. Now, the best way to utilize your ICP is during the prospecting phase of the sales cycle. If you use a tool like Wiza, you can use your ICP data to inform your search filters when you're looking for new prospects. So that way you know you're only going after your ideal customers while leaving out everyone else from your search. If you want to dive deeper into this and try this out for yourself, I created a detailed guide on how you can use Wiza Prospect to find your ideal customers in just seconds. Click on this video right here or go down to the link in the description to watch this video. Have a magical day, and I'll see you in the next video.